Hello and welcome to another Bayern Transfer news video. I'll be covering everything that happened in the past 2 weeks. Bayern Ndiaye to Bayern is a, here we go, transfer. The 18-year-old midfielder is expected to sign a contract until 2031. The transfer fee will be around €3 million. Ndiaye will spend preseason with Bayern, before being loaned out or staying with the first team. If he stays, Bayern is expected to be done signing players. Bayern Ndiaye has already featured in a few preseason matches for Bayern, but he hasn't officially signed his contract yet. As things stand, Arjan Ibrahimovic will be integrated into the first team and will be the backup to Luis Diaz, but he can also fill in across any position in attack. He has been given a deadline until the winter transfer. If he does not impress before that time, he could be sold or loaned out. Max Ebel has officially started that Bayern will not sign any more players this transfer window unless a key player is sold. Bayern recently updated their official roster on their website, and it gave clues to Bayern's plan for the roster. Palhinha, Zaragoza, Armando Seeb, and Sacha Boey were all not listed despite having contracts with the first team. This means they will probably be sold. Youngsters David Santos Daiba and Felipe Chavez were listed in the squad, meaning they could possibly play a role in the first team next season. The Alays to Real Madrid saga is officially over. After weeks of speculation, Real Madrid announced that Alays would be not feasible for Madrid to acquire this summer. A few days later, Madrid bought Yan Diomande from Leipzig for around €100 million, solving their need for a new right winger. Bayern have cooled their interest in a new centre-back after deeming Min-Jae Kim is not a sale candidate. They could still buy a new one if Ito decides to leave. However, a top target has been taken off the market as John Stones is a, here we go, transfer to Inter Milan. Bayern's list of annual player salaries could provide some insight into who needs to be sold. Musiala, Kane, and Kimmich top the list, all making over €30 million, including bonuses. Upamecano and Davies follow, both making a figure in the low 20s, including bonuses. In sixth is aging goalkeeper Manuel Neuer, however, making €19 million a year, including bonuses. Wingers Diaz and Alays follow close behind. 9th and 10th is actually two bench players, being Gnabry and Kim, who both make €15 million including bonuses. 11th is Jonathan Tah, who also makes €15 million with bonuses. In 12th is sale candidate João Palhinha, who makes €12 million including bonuses. 13th and 14th are the two right backs Lema and Stanisic. Lema makes €12 million while Stanisic makes €8 million. In 15th is sale candidate Brian Zaragoza, who makes €8.5 million. In 16th is the final starter, being Pavlovic with €7 million. Sale candidates Sacha Boey and Hiroki Ito trail, with both making around €4.5 million. Youngsters Bischoff and Karl are after, both making around €3 million. Goalkeepers Ulrich and Erbig as well as new recruit Arjan Ibrahimovic round out the list, making €1 to €2 million. The salaries of Saibari and Brown are not released. Multiple Bayern players are currently injured. New signing Ismail Saibari is targeting a return for Bayern's upcoming friendly against Leipzig. Musiala and Gnabry are aiming to be back for the first match of the season against Dortmund. Lennart Karl suffered a setback, so he will likely miss the Super Cup against Dortmund. Alphonso Davies is also expected to be back for the German Super Cup against Dortmund. Neuer has stated that this season would likely be his last season as a pro footballer. He is set to retire at age 41 and Jonas Erbig will be set to take his place in the 27-28 season. Bayern have scheduled an additional friendly that is going to be played away against Heidenheim on August 18th. Bayern scheduled this friendly since many players like Kane, Alays, Upamecano, Gnabry, Karl, Musiala, Davies, and Saibari were joining the squad late. This additional friendly will help the squad get ready for the German Super Cup on August 22nd. Bayern played their first 4 preseason matches of the season. Here's the recap. Bayern won 3 out of the 4 games, which is pretty good for this week's squad. So far, youngsters like Cardozo, Asomo, and Chavez have shone out, while Bischoff is establishing himself as a potential starter, having been one of the best players for all 4 matches. Thanks for watching Bayern Transfer News. The next episode in 2 weeks will be the final Bayern Transfer News video of the summer.